2 minutes till we are live. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Do you know? Do we know? Do we know now? Oh my goodness, what does it mean for Bitcoin? Let's talk about it, y'all. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. We live. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we discovered who the creator of Satoshi Nakamoto is. Is this really true? And I think the answer is no. I'll come right out of the gates. The answer is probably no. I don't think we'll ever really know. It's very interesting to me that HBO came out and said that they're going to reveal who it is. It's as if they truly knew, but this documentary... I think it officially came out. I haven't watched it yet. There was at least leaked footage that was released. Now people are saying that it's this person, that person. They think they figured it out. This guy named Todd, I believe. We've got the stories that I have pulled up for you, and we're going to dive through all of it here in this video and what it would mean. What I think it would mean, at least, if Satoshi Nakamoto was revealed. Do we want him revealed? What would it do for Bitcoin if, his identity was revealed? These are all very interesting questions that we could all theorize on, and that's just what we're going to do today. And on this, really, it's kind of the only story going on today on this news. Bitcoin is back down to $61,700. We're getting a couple little moves to the downside again today, and we're waiting for October. Is this October still on the docket? We are right now October 9th, and we are waiting to see if we're going to get the pump. We had a weekly candle close in the red for Bitcoin. Now we have a new weekly candle that is already in the red for Bitcoin. Maybe people don't like the speculation around who Satoshi Nakamoto is after all. And I personally don't. And so let's start this stream today by saying welcome. Welcome back, everybody. And I'm going to put out a poll to get this thing started. Osiris is in the chat. He's going to go kill a bee for his daughter. Screaming in the bedroom. I love that. Those of you guys have been asking me how my daughter's doing. I just had a little baby. A bambino, as you guys are saying in the chat. Waiting on some test results. She's got a little bumps on her back. I think she's okay. I got a voicemail from the doctor. I missed her call because I'm working, constantly, and just missed the call this morning. So I got to follow up. But let's put the question out here. Do we want to know who Satoshi Nakamoto is? Yes or no? Do we want to know who Satoshi Nakamoto is? I want to get your answers in the comments. Very curious. Thanks, John. Legacy Legendman says, stupid question. Not a stupid question. Is the bull run this year or next? It's not a stupid question. It's a great question. I actually want to dive into some theory behind kind of the time frame of what we have going on. And the answer to your question is it's happening now and it's going to happen next year as well. How long is it going to last is, I guess, the proper question in my mind. But it's not a silly question. It's the question of all questions. It's possibly the most important question you could be asking. When the heck are these things going to go up? So let's talk a little bit about it, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Tony Mountain, Carlito Figueroa, my friend. Chef X3 in the chat. Osiris killing bees for his daughter like a good daddy do. John316, of course, always. And Osiris, you're now a moderator on the channel. You've been a member on our channel for 8 months. I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for tuning in. If any of you guys want to become members as well, you get access to our private Discord, and you just get to help support this channel. If you like the content and you want to support us, become a member is one way to do so. You also get access to that private Discord when you link your go into your Discord, link your YouTube account to your Discord, and bada bing, bada boom, you're in the private Discord with me and Black C. Black C's definitely more active in that than I am, especially as of late. I've had a kiddo, so I'm working through that, trying to get sleep and things. Got great support from the family, but we're just trying to make it over here, okay? You are too. We're trying to make it in this crypto bull market. Legacy Legend's question's a great one, not a silly one, of when is this bull market actually going to go? And so we're going to talk about that and you know, this Satoshi Nakamoto story that's going crazy today. So as we always do, let's start the day off with just kind of assessing what's happening here in the market with price action, with the volatilities here, and kind of talk about how people are reacting to some of this news. Jimmy the Lip in the chat, how's it going? TWH, my name is Todd. It wasn't me. Oh my God. Todd in the chat. Welcome. So today, Bitcoin's like a little bit down. Ethereum's pretty calm right now over the last 7 days, over the last day. I mean, look at this, just 0.04, 0.04, 0.41. It is a kind of like this hurricane going on, the calm before the storm. And the difference is it's a good storm for crypto, I think, and not so good to anybody in the coastal area getting affected by this hurricane. You know, blessings out to you. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you're safe. A lot of crazy stories going on. Did you guys see that graphic with the swells? I mean, that thing's crazy. 3 feet, 6 feet, 9 feet, 15 feet swell. That stuff's crazy for the flooding. We're in such a crazy time where we can have all these crazy projections. So let's try to project some Bitcoin. If they can predict how high the water's going to go for the hurricane, maybe we can project how high Bitcoin's going to go here in this stream right now. So smash the like button. But today, what are the big gainers? What are the big losers? Just Dogecoin catching my eye up, 3.21%. I've got a Dogecoin video I'm putting out for you guys later today. I think it's time to do another Dogecoin video for you guys to kind of talk about the fact that I think Dogecoin's going to go up, right? I think you can make money on Dogecoin. Could you make more money on a lower cap meme with more risk? Yes. Is that what you want to do? I don't know. That's up to you. But later on, I'm going to talk about Doge. Today, Dogecoin actually, I didn't even know this. It is one of the top gainers today. And that's not really saying a lot because Chiliz, which is a metaverse kind of related coin from the last bull market, NFT metaverse sports related token. This token has not really pumped since the last bull market. The metaverse and the NFTs were the big narrative for the last bull market. Chiliz and Engine and some of these other plays like Thorchain were all kind of pumping last cycle because of the speculation around metaverse and NFT plays, and Chiliz is associated with that and getting NFTs for sports teams and some kind of metaverse, yada yada. It's getting a random pump today, up 26%. Sometimes you can make some money trading altcoins. Who could ever predict that Chiliz was going to pump? I don't know if there's news that's breaking about Chiliz today. I'll have to look into that, but Chiliz is getting a nice pump today. If you're considering buying this token today, I wouldn't. I don't buy coins, especially coins that haven't pumped. If all of a sudden they pump one day, you know, I'm not going to FOMO into a coin that's just pumping right now. Could this thing keep going up? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're coming into a parabolic leg of this bull market. I think that Chiliz probably will pump in this bull market. It was a pumper last bull market. Can it go to the previous highs? I don't know. I would say it's a 50-50 shot for a coin like Chiliz. Not a super well-established coin at this point. I'd have more hope for Sandbox, which was kind of a big narrative in the last bull cycle as well. It had much more speculation around that coin, but it's all speculation at the end of the day. But you can be optimistic because we are still waiting on this parabolic run. You know, people wouldn't be trying to figure out who Satoshi Nakamoto was so aggressively these days unless, we really cared about Bitcoin. And just the proof is in the pudding, as people are battling to find out who Satoshi Nakamoto is and everybody's talking about it. People care about Bitcoin. And I think that some bad players in the world want to find out who Satoshi Nakamoto is so they can kind of come after him and discredit him and try to crush Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's a threat to the traditional system. The traditional system is starting to embrace it because they realize that they cannot squash this threat. And so I think that's just kind of where we're at right now in general. We got 29 viewers right now. By the way, welcome to all 29 of you. And I know there's more people that are going to be hopping in through the stream. Do me a favor on your way in. Tap the like button. Shout out to Killer Dragon. How's it going, brother? Uniswap is getting a nice little move up today, though. It's been below $10 for a while. It was above $10 when Bitcoin was pumping earlier this year. The SEC sued Uniswap. Oh, big surprise. Uniswap team got sued. Of course they did. Everybody's getting sued by the SEC, and everybody's suing the SEC right back, as it should be. Don't go down without a fight. Uniswap's probably going to have a massive pump at some point. Of course, it's the #1 decentralized exchange on top of Ethereum, for those of you guys that don't know it. And Bufflink's got a great point. Did you hit the like button yet? Shout out to Bufflink. HBO said Kip with Satoshi. They did. I actually had a 45-minute segment where I was in the HBO documentary. Yes, I was the leading suspect, but I told them I wasn't, and so they didn't believe me. But that's okay. That's okay. None of that's true. None of that's true. Nothing about the Satoshi's true. We'll get into the Satoshi stuff here in a second. So this random meme, first Nero on Ethereum's pumping. Not a lot's moving up today. Over the last 7 days, what's kind of been moving up over the last 7 days? This meme, Chili's, Popcat. Popcat's been trending for a while now, but it really has just kind of been stuck around this dollar level from what I've seen. So nothing's going really crazy right now. Yesterday, we talked about crypto.com getting the Wells notice from the SEC. Binance is fine. Crypto.com is going to be fine. I did 2 videos for you guys on that yesterday in my stream, and then I did a regular video for those of you guys that don't watch streams. I know some people out there don't watch streams. Historically speaking, 50% of the people that watch these streams and our regular videos are not subscribed. Are you? Do you want to see more content? Then you should subscribe. What is the biggest loser over the last 24 hours? There are a lot more of those. And FTX token, deservingly, is a big loser. I don't like FTX token. I one point did when FTX exchange was starting to get hyped up. Right before I even considered buying the FTT token, the exchange collapsed. I dodged a bullet there. We all thought this was legitimate. We didn't know they had a mansion overseas where they were doing all these ludicrous acts and taking all these drugs and doing whatever they were doing, where they were stealing their users' money. Nobody knew this. This token's a dead token. I would run away from this token as fast as you can if I was anybody out there. Reason it pumps lately is just because the FTX money is going to get distributed soon, and so people were just speculating there. Caspa is a huge discount right now. What I like to do is I like to look at the gainers and the losers, and when I'm shopping to buy the dip, and this is what people should be historically doing right now. Again, fear and green index would indicate we are in the fearful stages. If you're buying when things are fearful, you are getting a discount. Do you prefer to buy a winter coat in the middle of the winter on a ski hill of a ski resort and pay a premium on it? Or would you prefer to buy a ski coat for your winter trip in the middle of a 95-degree summer day in the Midwest at a local Dick's Sporting Goods at a massive discount, or better yet, at some other not big brand name store where you can get a great discount? Of course, you're going to want to buy your winter coat for that ski trip at a discount, and that's the same idea that you should be having with Bitcoin. Shop while Bitcoin is on clearance. It's on the clearance rack. Your coins that you like are on the clearance rack. I know there's a lot of people out there that like Caspa. Caspa is right now on the clearance rack. That's like exactly what we want to do. And this is a very weak trend line, but a trend line it is. Showing you kind of that Caspa right now is at the lower side of a range. Okay, it's a very weak range, but it's a range. Okay, I think that Caspa is probably going to find a bounce close to here. I don't think we're going to see Caspa get much lower than this. Honestly, it could. I don't think that it will. It's an up-and-coming blockchain. The block DAG protocol is very exciting. People like it a lot. Caspa meme coins were launched recently. A little bit of a sell the news event. As I said, it could be. That's what it is. This would be the opportunity to buy the dip. And you just look at the discounts over the 24 hours, even over the last 7 days, it's down 9.28%. I think Caspa is one you probably don't want to sleep on. Let's see how it shakes out. But I think Caspa is extremely undervalued right now. If I was looking to make a trade right now, Caspa would be one that would be intriguing me very much so. If you want to trade some of your favorite coins, a great place to do so, in my opinion, is Blowfin. We have an affiliate link for you guys in the comment section. No KYC required. It's super easy to sign up. You can just buy spot there. You can also trade on leverage. Please be careful with leverage, but Caspa, I think, is a buy right now. Personally, not financial advice, not a trading alert, but I'll tell you, I mean, look at what I'm looking at. Does this look undervalued? Does this look undervalued? Also, keeping in mind that right now, we are right here for crypto. We are in October. Historic 20% gains. We're down 2.51%. November is going to be great too, allegedly. December is going to be great too. The Bitwise CIO is coming out and saying that he sees an 80K Bitcoin in Q4 of 2024. I agree. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to CZ in the chat. Shout out to Paul B. Welcome, guys. Welcome. CZ is out of jail. He says your future is in your hands. Well, your future's in your hands now because I let you out of the jail cell, CZ. CZ was in a jail cell in my basement. Actually, he had free reign to the basement. He was eating chicken piccata and Italian sausage. Okay? And now you're free. So your future's back in your hands. And yes, everybody's future is in your hands. I agree with you, CZ. You're spot on, mate. Spot on indeed. Yes. October's bullish. So, are we buying the dip? Are you interested in any of these coins? Stacks also at a tremendous, beautiful discount right now at $1.68. This coin is currently a 2x away from its previous highs. Are you buying the dip on the layer 2 solution, enabling DeFi on top of Bitcoin, a $1.2 trillion asset? I am. Stacks is one of my number one buys right now. Nick says that's pretty good prison food. It's the best prison food, Nick. It's the best. Chicken piccata, Italian sausage with some hot peppers, hot sweet peppers. Oh boy, forget about it. Okay. So everything's on a discount right now. Yes, I had a lot of coffee today. You've got a lot of discounts for a lot of your favorite altcoins. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick. I want to walk you through something before I get into the Satoshi Nakamoto nonsense. From the lows to the, or you know what? Here, let's do it this way. So from the lows, okay, which here's your low, to the breakout point. And when I say breakout point, I mean right before Bitcoin goes to parabolic mania mode. It was about 821 days is what we're kind of seeing here. It's hold up. I don't like this. I got to get out to the daily candles. We got to go out to the daily candles here. Give me a second. I had a whole point that I'm destroying right now. Give me a second. Okay. So from the lows in 2015 to the point where we break out, true parabolic breakout mode. That's like right about, I mean, honestly, that's probably right about here. That's 820 days from the low before we began the parabolic leg of this bull market, which is what, this is up here. This is what I'm referring to. It took about 820 days before we saw that from the lows to the breakout point, which was right about here, about 820 days in the 2015 to 2017 rally, okay? So now let's go from the lows of this 2018 low to the breakout point, the parabolic breakout point that happened in 2020. About 736 or so days, 730 days or so, until Bitcoin decided to go into its parabolic breakout mode, okay? So now, here we are. We have not hit the parabolic breakout mode. We have taken a new high for a minute there, but from the lows to the highs, where are we at right now? Well, right now we are currently 690 days away. So historically speaking, we're close, but we're not there yet. Now, October is famously Uptober, but now looking at this, I could see a world where maybe we don't have this Uptober, and maybe we just have to wait another 30 or 60 days, which would be extremely frustrating. But then in another 30 or 60 days, we will be post-presidential election in a post-halving year. And there is no doubt in my mind personally that at that point, we shouldn't have an absolute massive breakout. I think we should have an absolutely beautiful breakout at that point. And so this is kind of what I'm looking forward to. Okay. We could probably see it, November. I mean, after the election, we should absolutely be on our way. So interesting, 700 to 800 days is kind of the time frame before price discovery mode begins. We're not there yet, but we're certainly getting closer. Okay, we're certainly getting closer. Now let's talk about Satoshi, the Nakamoto. Okay, and let's look at this. So this is him. There you go. This is Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh, wait. He's denying it. Of course he is. Even if this was Satoshi Nakamoto, he would take it to his grave most likely. Because let's just pretend this Peter Todd, was that his name? Peter Todd was Satoshi Nakamoto. Do you really think that he'd come out and say, you got me? No, of course he wouldn't. He would be the 20th richest man in the world and then immediately have a target on his back. And probably the biggest target on his back, because Bitcoin is a threat to the traditional system, as I've talked about many times. HBO documentary, there's many clips coming out about this. They're accusing him of being the creator of Bitcoin. But this is not true. We do not know this for a fact. There are no facts behind this. This is all speculation. This is all hype. This is HBO trying to tap into a massive viewer base because they know how popular Bitcoin and crypto is. They know that, honestly, the topic of crypto could swing the election, honestly, with some of the voters, which is why you see it now kind of being a pro-crypto stance on both sides of the aisle. People like to talk about Bitcoin these days, and so you shouldn't be surprised that people are trying to pin down who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Now, I put out a poll in the chat, and do we want to know who Satoshi Nakamoto is? That is the question I've posed to you guys. Now, 39% of you guys say yes, and 61% of you guys say no. And I would urge the 39% of you that say yes to really think about this. I personally do not want Satoshi Nakamoto to be revealed. Because then, whoever they are, they could get him, okay? The mysterious they, the elusive they. We do not want him to be God, right? There was rumors that it's this other guy who actually took his own life. We talked about that the other day. It keeps changing every single day. Now, the next day, it's going to be somebody else. It was Craig Wright. It was this guy. Now it's Peter Todd. Now it's this guy. We don't know who it is. We don't want to know who it is because then the guy's going to have a target on his back. And then they can dig into his past and they can say, oh, he's controversial for this, for that, and this. The ideal world is where we never know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Satoshi Nakamoto never sells any Bitcoin and he just sits on the Bitcoin forever, or best case scenario, he's not with us anymore. I think that's honestly the best case scenario, and his wallet is lost forever. That's the best case scenario for the future of Bitcoin, in my personal opinion, just so that it can keep going on and Bitcoin can be its own thing. Okay, it was created by a guy. That guy's gone. That guy's irrelevant. That guy, who knows who he is? He never came back. He never took a breath of air and got, pinned down. Oh, that's him right there. I don't think we want to know who that is ever. Personally, that's my thought on the matter. But everybody's speculating on it today. And, on this HBO Satoshi reveal, it falls flat. Crypto market is muted. In fact, it's kind of going down today. This article, you saw $62 Bitcoin. What a price for Bitcoin. $62,000 Bitcoin at the time of this, article being written. And now here we are, and we're slightly below it. So nobody cares what HBO thinks or who HBO thinks the creator of Bitcoin really is. That's not the point of crypto. In fact, the point of crypto is the exact opposite of that. They were anonymous for a reason. I think they should stay anonymous. Interesting story coming out today as well. Supreme Court just gave the U.S. government the green light to sell $4.38 billion worth of Bitcoin, which to some this might be scary, causing some fear today. But to others like me, who cares? We saw the German government sell, what was it? Was it 30 billion? Was it $8 billion worth of Bitcoin? I can't remember what it was. Billions worth of Bitcoin. Will the government sell this Bitcoin? I don't think they should. I mean, we had some presidential candidates talking about making a strategic reserve. I think that'd be the smart move for the U.S. if Bitcoin's really going to continue to become virtual digital gold. And now we've got all the asset management. I mean, to think that BlackRock and all the other ETFs out there own 5% of the supply, why wouldn't Bitcoin want to stay competitive on the global stage and keep this Bitcoin? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see why they'd want to sell this, but the Supreme Court has given the green light, and There's a company that was trying to lay claim, a company called Battleborn, because they're claiming that they obtained the rights to this stack of Bitcoin through the bankruptcy estate, and the Supreme Court's like, nah, United States government's confiscated it, it's ours, and we're gonna sell it, which, no thoughts on that outside of just telling you the story. But here's a thought. MicroStrategy's doing very well. Why do you think that is? Because they're buying Bitcoin aggressively, and people are bullish on Bitcoin, and people are bullish on this company that is acquiring an insane amount of Bitcoin. And when their quarterly profits are going to get announced time and time again, especially in a bull market year, it's going to prove that, Bitcoin strategy, just buying Bitcoin, is an excellent strategy to show profitability on a company. They're going to make billions and billions of dollars, and people are betting on that, and the MicroStrategy stock is going up. And so here's a look at that stock, maybe. Probably. There it is. It touched close to the highs. And here we are on the max time frame daily candles. This thing's about to break to new highs and just go into absolute price discovery mode. Honestly, I own Coinbase stock. I wish that I owned MicroStrategy stock, but I'm not going to FOMO into the green candles, even though I think this stock is going to continue to pump. Instead, I'm going to wait on the Coinbase stock. That's pretty much what I got my Roth IRA in. Got a lot of Coinbase stock because I'm bullish on Coinbase as well. But MicroStrategy is certainly performing beautifully, as we've seen in every crypto bull market. And now the S&P 500 is breaking out to new highs as we speak. These are the daily candles. Today, the S&P 500 is breaking out to new highs. In my opinion, it is only a matter of time before Bitcoin follows in suit and we see price discovery mode for Bitcoin. This is the chart you like to see on a presidential election year. The markets like to rally, presidential elections years, and Bitcoin is likely to do the same, in my opinion. And then, yes, there are other crypto stocks, crypto-related stocks. Nvidia, I think, is probably about to rip to new highs as well, probably sooner rather than later. Maybe some resistance up here, but I think this thing's probably going to take some new highs very soon. A lot of people like to associate Nvidia's price performance to AI crypto stocks, which are crypto plays, fine. If this starts ripping to the moon, then crypto AI plays are probably going to keep ripping to the moon as well. It's definitely a hot category. Don't take my word for it. Go over to CoinMarketCap and look at the trending categories. It's memes, it's Solana ecosystem, it's AI, it's gaming, it's RWA, it's DPIN. And I said earlier in this, video that Chili's and some of the other metaverse plays, those were the hot topic last time. Well, this time it's Solana ecosystem, AI, gaming, RWAs. So don't be surprised if Nvidia is ripping to new highs. The AI cryptos pump as well. They seem to be tied together in the media's eyes, on crypto Twitter's eyes. Everybody likes to conflate Nvidia and crypto AI stocks. Coinbase is at an extreme discount right now. I think it's a good buy. Personally, I think that at some point in this bull market, just like MicroStrategy is doing right now, Coinbase, which launched back in April of 2021, is probably going to take some new highs, but we need Bitcoin to go into price discovery mode. And here's another idea to show you that, things are looking bullish for crypto overall. VanEck just launched a $30 million fund for crypto and what? AI startups. People are hot on AI, like I said. This is an interesting chart to look at. On DeFi Llama, you can go over to this left-hand column. You can go to raises. You can go to an overview, and you can look at the monthly sum of funding of venture capital that is raised for new crypto projects. And it's, kind of been calm to flat lately, but now we're seeing VanEck raise $30 million. I think we're going to continue to see more money continue to get raised for more developments in crypto. And what we see is, venture capital kind of FOMOs in just like retail towards the peaks of these bull markets. And so if we're truly coming up into this parabolic leg of this bull market, then you're going to see more venture capital come into the space. This is kind of some of the things that create this FOMO. It's not just retail. It is institutions FOMO. Nobody is immune to the FOMO. Everybody does it. We're seeing a lot of things. Here's a lead investor, Crypto.com Capital. Look at this, investing in Second Life. Whatever the heck this is, AI and XR social metaverse. These are all the different plays that you can see that are kind of, getting built, new projects that are coming up in crypto, new fundraisers. There was Celestia. They had a $100 million amount raised. That's crazy. You can kind of see some of the partners and what the chains are associated with. At one point, we saw a lot of Bitcoin money being raised. Here you go. Stacks Asia Foundation, $15 million raised for Stacks. I'm bullish on Stacks. I'm bullish on Bitcoin DeFi, though we're not really seeing a ton of investment right now. We are seeing some of that, obviously, with this VanEck story that I just shared with you guys. But this is where we're at, guys. We're waiting on this run. We're not there yet, but it is inevitably coming, guys. In my opinion, do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. Real quick on stacks. We've been waiting for the Nakamoto upgrade. It was supposed to happen already, but it has not yet. It is still coming in the next few weeks. Probably later this week, we're going to get a new block where there's going to be an estimated release of this official Nakamoto upgrade, where transaction times are going to go from 10 to 30 minutes down to under 5 seconds. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be spectacular. I think right now I saw some of the accounts within the Stacks ecosystem talking about the testnets live, but it's not officially done yet. But then I think eventually, you know, our memes are going to pump. I like the Cronos memes. We'll see if these get another pump again. Recently, Mary had a little bit of a slip because there was a wallet a couple of wallets that got compromised due to a issue in the Discord. They got it solved. It's solved. It pumped right back up, so I'm still feeling decently strong about that. Got a bunch of Mary tokens. Don't have any CAW, but I'm bullish on CAW too. But none of these things are going to pump in a big way, in my opinion, until, you know, we see Bitcoin go to new highs. You want your Solana meme coins to pump as well. You know, you want the big coins out there to pump on Solana. You're once again going to need to see... You're going to need to see Bitcoin rip. I don't know. There's so many coins on Solana. It's silly. It's silly. I mean, look at all these coins on Solana. This is just crazy. You can't even track these coins anymore. Can't even track these coins anymore. Let's take a peek at the base chain. What's going on with that? So many new coins coming out even on base chain these days. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. How's the DGen token doing? I know a lot of people in the community like that coin. Got a big pump after a Coinbase exchange listing. That's what happens when you get a Coinbase exchange listing. How big was this pump? It was like a 2x, 3x pump. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, you want your memes to pump? Got to get that Bitcoin moving. Got to get Bitcoin moving and shaking again. Anyway, I do not like the idea of revealing who Satoshi Nakamoto is. I think I made that pretty clear by now. I don't think that you should enjoy it either. I don't think you should enjoy it either. Pepe says, I think that the market makers are keeping us hostage in this range. Well, they are until they can't, and they won't be able to forever. $360 Odyssey says, we've seen this with Batman. We don't need to know his identity for him to do good. You're exactly right. But I think Satoshi is an AI sent from the future to change the past for the better. I love that. I love that. Anyway, that is really it. That's all I got. I hate to cut it short today. Is it? Am I cutting it short? No, we did a nice 30-40 minute stream for you. That's all I got in this one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Do me a favor, smash the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to sign up for Blowfin. Check out the free money you can get when you do some deposit bonuses. Take advantage of the deposit bonuses when you sign up for Blowfin. If you want to get into some leverage trading, or if you just want to buy spot on exchange, there's a place to do it. Waiting on the parabolic run. Went through a lot on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Until next time, y'all. See you in the next one. Peace, y'all.